Tattoos are considered by many to be a form of art. To no surprise, older generations see tattoos as a stamp of rebellion on a person. While they think this distrustful attitude may bring Generation Y and Z to a new light, they're wrong. Our generation is not fazed by our grandmothers asking us why we would want something permanently stamped on our bodies. Sorry, Karen, it's not 1945 anymore. According to Raywin Smith, in a 2007 Vault poll, about 40% of Generation Y admitted to having at least one tattoo. Many of us, however, hide our tattoos in the workplace as courtesy to our fellow co-workers and in compliance with company dress codes. In my own job searching experiences, I have been asked to cover my tattoos while I'm on the job looking. I don't, quite frankly, understand why a tattoo of a semicolon would bring offense to anyone, but what is there to do? Today, I will educate you on the biases surrounding individuals with tattoos and why we as a society should open our minds to the future. First, I will discuss the stereotypes against people with tattoos. Individuals with tattoos are more likely to be rated poorly on character attributes than those without tattoos. According to an experiment done by Drs. Broussard and Harton, participants rated the images of individuals with tattoos more negatively than images of the same person with the tattoo digitally removed. Are tattooed individuals really different from non-tattooed individuals? Dr. Broussard and Harton find in this case that college-age individuals with tattoos are more likely to consume alcohol on a regular basis and have a more disruptive behavior. But when you look at society as a whole, people with tattoos are not more likely to commit crime, they are not more likely to abuse substances, and they are not more likely to do anything wrong more than the average person would. Stereotypes surround these individuals, such as they're not as smart as people without tattoos, or they are more willing to take risks, or they're more willing to hurt someone. Broussard and Harton looked at these statistics, they had their experiments, and they found that this information was not very factual. People with tattoos, they found, were even more likely to help someone in the long run and less likely to abuse substances or commit crime. Even though with these stereotypes surrounding people with tattoos, companies are trying to make a change and they are trying to be more welcoming and more accepting of people with tattoos. According to Fryman, a 2017 Statista survey concluded that 4 out of 10 American individuals have tattoos. In the age range between 18 and 69, individuals admitted to having at least one tattoo on their body. I would like to take a stop right here and show y'all a quick video clip. This was released in 2018 and it highlights some of the challenges and stigmas of people with tattoos.
My parents actually did not know about my first tattoo. It was after my second tattoo that I told my dad that I was going to get, and he was like, okay. And I was like, seriously? Yeah, I kind of expected that coming since we were eating. So I got it done then. And when I came home, my mom was like, let me see your tattoo, let me see your tattoo. So I showed her my tattoo, and my dad was like, also was like, of all places, why on your rib? And so I said, like, I wanted to feel or experience the most painful part of my body before I continue my journey of getting tattoos. Once I had my first tattoo, I wanted to get more. It's simply addictive. I started on my rib, I went down to my pelvis area, to my other rib, side, my chest, my legs, my back. I even got my head done. I've never regretted any of my tattoos. I've really thought hard before getting them done because every tattoo has a story behind it. I have 2 tattoos that means the most to me. one of it is tattooed on my head, which reads family, because family is over everything. And on my back, that says stay true, because I truly am what I am. And I really find that foreigners have accepted tattoos as being body art, whereas Singaporeans no. The older generation stares a lot, mainly because of my piercings and my head tattoo. I was at the bus stop, and out of nowhere, this small girl came up towards me. And then she was looking up at me, right? And I looked down, and out of nowhere, her grandmother, I assume, came rushing in and then tucked her away and said, no, don't play with this boy, he's a gangster. The Singapore culture is much more conservative compared to the Western cultures. Because I believe that we Singaporeans are much more protective of our image. We are brought up in such a way that tattoos are seen negatively in the eyes of society. When someone stares at me, I probably don't give a shit. They are close-minded people. And if I relate towards them, right, they would give them more reason to believe that I'm such a gangster or trying to pick a fight with them. Because it's always alright if they stare at you, but it's never alright when you stare at them. Not everyone with a tattoo is a bad person, and not everyone without a tattoo is a good person. So we should never judge people by its cover.
Even though companies are trying to make changes in the ways that they see people with tattoos, you may still walk into a job with every qualification to earn it, but you'll still walk out jobless just because of your tattoos. Now, is it illegal for a company to reject you for a job solely because of your tattoos? The answer to that is sadly no. While there have been instances where employees tried to take their employers to court just because they had to cover their tattoos while on the job, according to Stephen Allred, employees are not protected under the 14th Amendment unless they have been discriminated against because of their race, alienage, or national origin. Allred states, the applicant or employee must demonstrate that the employer acted with a discriminatory purpose. This means that even though it may be upsetting to you, there's nothing a court of law can do if an employer doesn't hire you because of tattoos, or if they hire you and simply ask you to cover them while on the job. As I conclude this presentation, I would like to encourage you all to always be your true, authentic self. Don't conform to this society because it is always changing. Jobs will come and go, and if you feel as if you aren't welcomed or appreciated in your workplace, I hope you find the courage to find work elsewhere. I will leave you with this quote from Johnny Depp. My body is my journal, and my tattoos are my story.